Welcome back to the last episode of Chaos 6010 here on Blades and Blasters. I am Rogue, and I'm going to be the GM tonight. We are joined by Saris playing Matihi, Vega, who's being played by Doc, Krizach being played by Ghost, Nyx being played by Slip, and Garvis being played by Emma. This is a continuation of the attack on Alliance Industries. And here we go. The crew jumped through the MTU and ended up in the Alliance Industries corporate bureaus, just as planned. They immediately began to exact vengeance upon the corporation, taking out security personnel and engaging the security drones of the facility. Normal civilian personnel were on the run, and a silent alarm had been activated. They fought hard through the corporate boroughs, where Saris once used to live. She had even passed down that tunnel before into Alliance Industries to go get upgrades and to run training ops, but still, her memory was so diluted by the constant flashback wipes, medication injections, and the treatment, or so they called it, that she could not recall all the ins and outs. Yet Tammy was in the network in cyberspace at the same moment, leading a team of techers toward the main CPU so they would hopefully be able to take control. The time was now to enact vengeance upon the machine god, the god of revenant monsters and necromantic biomechanical infestations. The Vindicators were charging down the tunnels, battling drones and techers in the realm of cyberspace. Each kill was caused by weapons programs that simulated guns and explosives. Combat in cyberspace looked and felt almost exactly the same as it did in real life. The submachine gun spray of bullets from one of the Vindicators takes out a techer, and his right arm and torso explode into a spray of digitized particles. As he dies, the overload of energy fires into the real world straight down his I/O port, sending a charge up through his brain stem and frying his cerebral cortex. They were on the right track, but would they make it in time to take control? On the ground, the diversion was underway, led by Gold Placket's men, currently under the command of Chapel and Spectre. The two rained terror on the streets of the corporate grounds, firing back and forth across the concrete war zone just outside the main building. Chapel shouts out commands to air support as heavily armored hover cars fly overhead, firing mini X-250s and anti-vehicle rail cannons. It's apparent that this attack will soon be overrun by reinforcements, but it was meant to divert the attention away from the crew. To keep casualties low, they would have to retreat soon. In the meantime, Alpha Team walks away from the security checkpoints that they left back there in total ruin. The battle was rough, but the destruction caused by Krizach and his 20 sticks of C4 had seriously damaged the integrity of the structure, and it was no longer safe in the connecting passageway. Krizach, roll a percentile to see what the seriousness of the aftermath is.
Oh shit.
30% or lower means the C4 created a collapse, so we're good for right now. Alpha Team followed the directions Tammy had given to them to head on into the maintenance shaft to escape more security forces that were headed up the stairs and the elevator. The maintenance shaft would still very possibly be dangerous, but they moved toward it with careful step and watchful eyes, scanning their surrounding with their weapons and their wands leading the way. They noticed the elevator at the end of the hallway to the right, and the tunnel kept straight as well, and then took a sharp hook left. Saris, go ahead and make an intelligence attribute check, target number 6.
Darn.
Nothing serious, but you can't recall the passageway at all in your memories. But Tammy did tell you to, head down and then take the second right. So you guys are in that process right now, heading towards the maintenance shaft. and you can see the elevator ahead of you. The numbers are rising as if someone will soon be coming this way. Go ahead.
So the maintenance shaft, is it this here, or is it still further up?
Yeah, the entranceway looks like it's over here.
Okay. Cyrus looks to the elevator, slowly ticking towards them, coming up, most likely. She turns her head towards the area she's sure that Tammy mentioned, the second right, looking into this area, and there looks to be... Is there a closed door here?
Yeah, the door opens up. When you get close to it, it just slides open.
Yeah, she moves into the room, beckoning everyone to follow her, and pointing towards the maintenance shaft. This is where we have to go next. It was stupid to face that thing last time. I told you not to go into that room.
Yes, Man-Thing should have listened. Yes, yes. I blame Man-Thing for all problems.
Vega just looks at him, gives him a side glance, just continues to follow the group.
And Cyrus looks to the maintenance shaft. I'm guessing it's closed at the moment.
Yeah, you notice that it has bolts, 4 bolts that connect it. It's kind of like a big ventilation shaft almost. You can see through it a little bit, the vents, and you could either smash it or you could cut it with precision tools, whatever you guys want to do.
Do you have anything to cut this open?
Hold on a moment. And start rooting around through his bag.
As Krizach is rooting, Cyrus steps forward, looking to Vega, straight into his glasses. She glares at him, of stepping more forward, getting more into his personal space. If you wish not to die in this, I suggest following my orders, Vega. Not fucking off. Is it understood?
Yeah, I got you, Sheila. And he just kind of pushes past her up to the door, just half acknowledging what she said, half paying attention. And he pulls out his toolkit. He has a toolkit with him. Is there a panel anywhere?
No, you don't see anything on the outside, just the 4 bolts connecting it to the wall.
Okay, so he pulls out his toolkit. Let me see what exactly it's called. Like it's like a personal toolkit, something like that. And immediately goes to work removing the bolts.
In no time, it pops open. You notice as you're all entering into the dark chamber, it's lit only by dimmed emergency lights. You can hear the sounds of warfare in the streets, even the tremble from what must have been a vehicle explosion. The maintenance shaft, it's like a pit that drops 100 feet down to a structure made of metal framing and catwalks. Then it continues for another 100 feet to follow the same pattern. There's a very sturdy ladder connected to the wall, and it follows this passageway all the way down. There's a small ledge on each floor, built pretty much like this one, where it enters into each floor, through the maintenance hatch. It's kind of like a large AC vent. So you can see through to each floor when you reach it, pretty much just by peeking out. Inside the maintenance hatch, yeah, you can actually see control panels that are on the wall. It look like they might operate electrical or environmental controls. So you guys just keep a wary eye. Whoever wants to go first.
Cyrus,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, Vega turns around after popping the hatch off, turns around, smiles at Saris, and then just stepping backwards, steps into the empty space.
Saris just glares at Vega before stepping towards the door, having her shotgun at the ready. She just stares forward as she regards the rest of the group. Alright, everyone get down. Make it quick. Hopefully we can at least go undetected down here.
Yes, yes, quick, fast. And Krizach will start going down the shaft.
Garvis will go next.
Nyx will
Alright.
head forward after them, looking nervously down the shaft. Her experiences with heights haven't always been good ones. She'll try to take it actually as slow and careful as she can.
Saris actually looks back to Nyx before she enters. Do you want to hold on and have me go down the ladder? Is that more comfortable for you?
She looks down, kind of embarrassed, but then looks up and says, "That might be for the best."
Alright, Saris will put the shotgun away. She'll motion to Nyx to hop onto her back. Just hold on tight, okay?
Okay. She'll climb on and hold on tight with one arm and probably have her pistol out with the other, just so that if something popped out, she could at least cover them.
And with that, Saris quickly steps into the maintenance hatch, being the last ones to get onto the ladder and start climbing down.
Vega, when you said you stepped off, did you mean you just dropped?
Yeah, I gave her a smile and stepped backwards into the shaft and let myself drop down, obviously onto the ladder there, kind of using it to slide down.
Use your
What's that?
I missed that what you said. Are you going to use your jetpack?
Only if I need to. I'm not going to use it right now. He basically grabs the sides of the ladder and slides down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody can just make a dex check or a climbing check if you have that skill. Just don't botch.
Oh shit! That's not bad.
Man, the rest of you suck. Saris is attempting to just goes down as far as she can, almost stepping on, I think it's Garvis's hands, I'm assuming, because she's going a bit faster. Won't you guys hurry up?
And then Nyx is coming in last.
Nyx is on Saris's back.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, interesting. All right, we're going to do the war machine and see how your friends are faring as well. Everybody roll a d20, and whoever rolls the highest is going to get to roll for the war machine here.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
And then there's the you got Chapel's air support, Spectre's shock forces, and Tammy's vindicators. Depending on what happens here, it could change the effects of what happened for you guys. The highest one was Vega.
That's right.
All right. All right, so you're going to roll for Chapel's air support, which is a d20 plus 1 to attack.
Nice.
So 18.
The defense, they clear home territory pretty much to defend, but they're going to take some casualties to their units. Near 2 up at the top. I think you should be able to roll that.
Which one am I rolling?
The D2.
The D2?
Can you see that one?
Yep.
Okay. So for the first round, one of their vehicles was destroyed, which brings them down to 9 units left. All right. And Spectre's forces, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 1.
Okay. $21.
Oh, nice. That's a crit. That'll be times 2 whatever you roll for the damage then. All right, so you're going to roll a d6 on that dice table. And that's... Oh,
Oh.
unfortunately, 2 units. And for Tammy's Vindicators, this is how she's doing in cyberspace. This will also be a d20 plus 1.
$20.
Nice, though. And then you get to do the d2 again. They killed 2 tickers in the first round of combat. All right, this is the return attacks, and you're going to roll for the defense. So you'll just be doing a d20 plus 1 again. $16 for the Air Force.
Oof.
That's a hit. They take out one of your forces as well. This is for your security forces on the ground. Defending against a 9, that's 16. It's looking to be pretty matched up. And the last one, the Techers. Hopefully they don't lose a lot. Oh, they don't lose any this round. So Tammy's kicking butt. Alright, so pretty much for the first round of battle going on outside, Tammy is obviously still okay. And she comes over the headset while you guys are going down over the comm. Mother, is everything okay?
Everything is fine, though we... Krazach had to lay some explosives down on a large battle mech. We're heading down the maintenance shaft right now. How's everything out there?
We're doing good. We're almost there.
Good. Good. Keep going.
Who's the first one down? Is that Vega going down the shaft?
Yes.
Alright, can you make a perception check?
Vega's so good at perceiving everything around him. He's the best.
And who's right above him, actually?
Me.
Can you make one as well? Your target number will be 1 higher than. Alright, Vega does not see it.
Oh boy.
Krizet, you notice that Vega is about to pass over some kind of laser.
Man-Thing, stop!
As he yells at me, I grab the sides of the ladder as tightly as I can, squeeze my feet up against it, and pull them up onto the rung. Instead of continuing to slide down, I kind of just plant my feet on the rung and squeeze the sides of the ladder. What is it, rat?
Stay there! Look, see! Point out the laser to him.
Some kind of trap. You can maneuver around it.
Yeah, Vega looks to where he's pointing and looks around it. Looks kind of looks at side to side. Looks for the best way around it, and continues to kind of work his way in a safe direction to get over or around it, whatever's going to be the safest thing to do.
Alright. Now that you've noticed it, you guys are all able to easily move to the side, kind of like lean to the left without touching the lasers. For some reason, if anybody has traps, they can investigate it more, but if you guys want to, you can just continue on.
Let us keep going.
Yeah, Vega's just going around it and not paying any more attention to it.
Jarvis is having a harder time getting around it since he's substantially larger than everybody else, but I imagine he's still able to do.
You are able to reach the 28th floor. Coming down into the maintenance shaft. You notice, I think you should be able to see, what was that shift? Was it shift?
Shift click, yeah.
Shift click.
Shift click.
And it puts you right where?
Yeah.
So are you guys good?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And you should have a little bit of vision through the maintenance shaft vent into this hallway here, hopefully.
I see a lot of stuff.
I see everything.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Big stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
Many
see.
things.
I see all of it.
Well, we
I see-
memorized the
I
blueprint.
see a necromage.
I don't.
Yeah, that works.
Just zoom
Yeah,
in.
we can't see any like troops or anything, but we can see like the map.
Really? Because I see everything,
I
troops
see
and all.
nothing.
Oh,
I see
really?
us, and then the map, it's like grayed out.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I
Oh, no.
see
Doc is
map
spoilers.
not grayed out.
And it's a
but
really big map. And
Yeah,
it's huge.
much
see-
big map.
I see the full map and all the troops.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you where to go,
Wonder
guys.
how that-
Follow
wonder
me.
how that- Wonder how that happened.
Map
That's
hack.
crazy.
So sunglasses.
Stop cheating.
Okay, let me see.
Since Vega generally doesn't take the lead anyhow, I will not take the lead because I see names, I see
Yeah.
big things and little things, so I won't take us to or take us away from any of this.
Yeah, we remember the
Jarvis is gonna
sorry.
be at the front.
yeah, we remember the layout, correct? And where we must go.
Yeah, you do have the layout of this place. So there's the 28th floor, which is the laboratory. It's kind of like R&D, and then the 27th floor. Go over here real quick and show you.
Yeah. So it's a cloning
Yeah,
facility.
you guys have the layout right here. It's exactly the same as
Mhm.
the map that you guys saw. So you would have that in your HUD anyway.
Oh, so
Uh,
here is... Okay.
28th floor. Um, the cloning facility is supposed to be, your target should be there.
Mhm. Okay.
So, yeah, basically you would have to come on out into this chamber.
Okay.
Locate the stairs.
I'll locate the stairs and go up.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and okay, so even with your
Sorry, you cut out there, Rogue.
movement radar, as you guys are standing outside,
Hey, Rogue,
You're-
you're going pretty digital.
Yeah.
he's kind of patrolling the hallway. What do you guys want to do? Go ahead.
You cut out there for pretty much all of that.
We heard patrolling the hallway.
And yeah, that's about it.
Oh, okay. Your movement radar picks up their movement anyway.
Mhm.
So, being globally visible isn't really a big deal. That's no problem. So you're picking up their movement, and you notice that there's one sentry right here
Mhm.
who keeps patrolling the. Did you get all that?
Who keeps patrolling? Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and role play what you got.
Mhm. And it's a single sentry, correct?
Yeah, for right now, you do notice movement over here as well,
Hmm.
and over here.
Hmm.
How do you want to handle this?
As quietly as possible. Well, they already know we're here. Maybe as quickly as possible. Though, the quicker we try to act, the more casualties we might get. It's-
Yes, they know we're here, but they don't know what floor we're on, so maybe being quiet still has some...
If we can attempt to get the sentry once it's walking south, if Krizach can sneak out of here, take it out. If there's movement to the north, to our direct north. Krizach, Saris will turn her head to look at him. You are going to be extremely instrumental in this time.
Oh yes, very important. Because that's not need you tell twice. Yes, yes, very important.
I would like you to take out the sentry once it's going south, and then as long as we can get it quiet, either Krizach or Garvis, I would like you to throw a grenade over here, maybe take it out. We need to rush into here, maybe seeing what is in the R&D facility, seeing if we can take any information.
Yes, yes, kill.
We also need any additional proof against the Alliance before taking out the cloning facility.
Is there... Can our comms take pictures and video and stuff? Or can Saris's visored?
Yeah, they can take pictures.
Perfect.
Should get
Especially
data
if you have
chip
a
or
comm.
CDs.
Good idea.
And then sell copies for money. Kind of look out into the hallway and...
Might not be the best idea. Alright, Krizach, get ready. And Saris takes out her shotgun again. If things get a bit too explosive and there are more enemies on the way, we need to make this fast. go to the facility, take as many pictures as we can, take as much data as we can, quickly go up the stairs to the cloning facility and blow it up. Understood?
Understood.
Vega, understood?
Yeah, of course. Whatever you say, boss.
Good. Because if you die, you can't blame me if you don't follow my orders. Got it.
And if following your orders gets me killed,
Well, then you get to blame her.
Yes, you can blame me in the afterlife.
Krizat's is gonna wait till the sentry pops south, and then it's gonna go for the patented, well-practiced flying rat maneuver to jump on his shoulders and stab him in the neck repeatedly.
All right,
Patent
go ahead.
number 426.
Go ahead and make a concealment check. And 33. That is nice. All right, he has no idea you're there. You can go ahead and move up to him.
I can't leave the room. Ah!
Let me hold door.
I guess Vega would have used his toolkit anyway to unlatch that. There we go.
Yes. If not Vega, I would use my knife. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll go for the big jump stab into the neck.
And all you gotta do is do the knife attack, or the hit. And then you could do a heavy attack, sneak attack, which will be ×4 damage. It definitely hits. He cannot defend it.
Sure. It sounds good to me. The heavy. And then
The damage knife, and then when the power damage comes up, you just hit 4 and enter.
wow.
Oh man. And he is still alive for that one.
Frenzy seems alright.
You want to do 2 frenzy and hit him again? Heavy attack?
Yeah, that sounds... Or maybe even 2 lights at this point. Just one big
Okay.
stab and 2 quick stabs. Is that something I can do?
Yeah. 2
Yeah,
quick
let's do-
stabs.
Let's do it.
He gets to defend this time. But he gets negatives. Because you're on him. That's a hit. Oh man. And that one barely gets through his armor.
Oh no.
Oh, this one's
What?
armor defeating. Nice. Alright. He is still alive.
No.
Help!
No, God damn it.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
Krizets, he just went, so he'll be at the bottom there, but
Saris is quickly going to use Warcry.
Oh, can I howl as well?
yes.
oh.
So everybody gets +2, right? From both of ours?
Yeah, let me just change mine. Everyone into the hallway. Let's go.
just put Chris on the bottom there.
From what we can see of the Revenant, does this seem like how undead does it seem? Does it mostly seem mechanical, like, or does it have a zombie-esque?
This one right here looks more mechanical. You actually don't notice much of any undead components to this one.
Okay.
All right, Vega, I think it's your
Yep.
turn.
Yep, so Vega, he immediately, as soon as Krizach yells out, help, and draws attention to us, Vega, under his sunglasses, rolls his eyes and just darts for the door, pulling his weapon, and as he's pulling his weapon, he just starts firing at the Revenant as Krizach is on its back, and it's kind of thrashing around. As soon as it turns, faces us, even just a little bit, Vega fires at it.
All right. And you have 2 actions, 4 with Frenzy. You're just you want 1 to draw the weapon and then 3 to fire the rest?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's to hit. Oh, yeah, that's to hit. Damn.
He's being held right now, so he suffers a -4, so let's hope that helps. But no, it does not. He rolls a natural 20. He lifts his gun while Krizach is on his back and fires a single shot at you. Which misses. His pistol fires off to the side, hits the floor, and it is now the Revenant's turn, actually. Oh no, it should be Nyx's turn. Nyx, what do you want to do?
All right, she's gonna try to squeeze out past Vega. And she had already had her pistol out.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to just use that against the Revenant.
All right.
Where am I seeing that? I'm under skill checks? Do I have to roll off my sheet?
It should be under attacks. If you click on your
Oh,
token, attacks. That's not the combat music we wanted.
Ah,
Oh shit! Don't
fumble
kill me.
mix.
Oh, holy crap, Nyx. It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the pistol.
Yeah, no kidding. I really am the secret enemy. Whoops. Killed you all.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead and click the shooting fumble.
Oh my
What the fuck?
D6 times.
Oh, and it's an energy weapon, right?
Oh no! Wait, oh no. Well, I mean, it's gonna affect. Wouldn't that affect both of the Revenant and I?
It's gonna affect, like, everyone in the hallway.
Oh no, being energy.
In a 1.5 blast radius with the energy weapons, it starts to malfunction, and you have a split second to throw it out of your hands with a dexterity check.
Okay, that makes sense. It's getting really hot.
Oh shit!
Hopefully you get a good dexterity check.
Not too
Nice.
bad.
And we're going to do a scatter to kind of see where it lands.
throw it back in the room.
Oh shit!
Go
If I
ahead.
get
Hell no.
fucking hit by someone else throwing something.
West, and it's going to hit the wall right here. Oh, sorry. I grabbed you there.
Throws
Oh
it
my
sideways,
gosh.
bounces back at her. Just boop, boop. Oh.
It's gotta hit the wall right there.
I
So
think
she's
it's
gonna-
more like it's hot, so she drops it.
Oh shit!
So she's got to take 1d6 times 10 damage.
Oh,
Oof.
Nix.
Oh,
Nix.
She doesn't take the full brunt of the 2d6.
hope that shit doesn't explode.
Oh.
D6 can explode.
Well, at least it didn't get anybody else.
Oh.
40 damage.
Oh
She
my
does
gosh.
get armor. What's your second armor? Let's see here. Oh God.
Nyx has the worst luck.
I know.
She does. Oh my god.
She has a
I'm
12.
cursed.
It's 38 damage.
Okay. Can I do anything with frenzy at this point? Probably not enough.
You are on the ground at this point, and you already had your gun out, and you just tried to do a single action, and then it malfunctions. It blows up. You still have the remaining of your actions, yes? So you can actually still attack.
Can I see that necro mage?
Yeah, if you can see him right there.
What does he look like?
This one looks a little bit mechanical and more undead than mechanical. He actually has some runes carved onto his robe and into his body. His flesh is kind of sewn up in parts. And he does look kind of reanimated. And he's starting to turn and look towards you guys as the fighting is happening.
Okay. Nyx is going to... Well, I don't think I can get it all done. So she's going to reach for a scroll, and she'll probably just have to wait for next turn. Because I don't... it's going to be a 2 action. Well, if she spends a frenzy, can she... I don't think so.
Yeah, what scroll is it?
She was going to cast Death Mask. I'm sorry, actually that's a spell. It's not a scroll. That's one of the ones she knows.
Because you still have one action left, one magic action.
Yeah. Let me look. Look at this sheet real quick. That's a pretty low level spell. It might only be 1. Nope, it's 2 actions. So I'll need the frenzy to get it off.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
And what spell is that?
Death Mask.
Okay. It'll pretty much make you invisible to
Right.
those undead. Alright, so you're laying on the ground, and go ahead and tell me how that looks.
Okay, so she pulls out her pistol and gets ready to fire, and she hears a high-pitched whine, and it gets really hot in her hand, and she just freaks out, throws it on the ground, steps back a moment. She spots the necromage up ahead, and the revenant beside her just as that pistol explodes, knocking her back. And she manages to collect her thoughts enough to reach for the first spell that comes to mind, and that is the Death Mask, something that can protect her in this moment of desperate need. She mutters the words, and her visage changes, looking even paler if possible, her eyes starting to glow red, small cracks in her skin forming. And that's where it stopped.
Alright. Now it is the Revenant's turn. The Revenant is going to try to kind of rage attack body slam Krizach here, if it can. So this is an unarmed attack coming at you, Krizach. You'll defend with a
Oh.
nice. You're able to defend against it. You're still actually on his back then, because he can't get to you. So he tries to kind of rage slam you into the wall behind him, which is going to be another unarmed attack at -4. This is with him burning his friend.
Oh no!
$14 damage. You have your first armor rating will soak the 14. However much you have of that.
8, I think, because it goes. Yeah, it's 8.
Okay. And then the remaining will go to your hit points. But that is not enough to break you off of him. That has to be over your body attribute, the damage it does. In order for that to happen. So he does not get you off of him. The necromage starts to make his way this way. Stops right here and raises his hands to start enchanting a spell. He's going to try to throw a fire sphere at Krizach.
Ah, shit. This is.
This would be
Physical, so.
physical defense, yeah. Nice. I'm actually gonna roll for the other guy too, to see if it might hit him. He got a 12. No. And then he throws one more at you. One more fire sphere. 17.
Let's see.
Yeah, he can fire back. The Revenant can shoot the other guy. Watch where you're throwing that.
So it's up to you on this. Oh, it has to be activated in my turn. Never mind. Improvised shield. No, that probably be an on-turn action. Never mind, let's try to roll it.
If you want to use improvised shield, I'll let you try to use that guy as cover.
That was what my plan was.
Yeah, that's totally cool, man. I'll do that. That'll give you an extra +4 actually to defend. And if it hits within that +4, then it'll hit that guy. Oh, nice. And it did. Let's do the damage on him, yeah. Screw it. We'll do it live. I like that. It's just too good. Oh, what a crappy roll. The Revenant takes more damage. He's still not dead though. He gets hit in the chest as he's launching fire spears. You guys notice movement elsewhere, Saris. You can see that more targets are coming your way. But no one else gets there in time to attack or anything, to bring another attack. So it is Saris's turn.
Shit, we have more people incoming. Get ready. We might have to just make it through the stairs. She is going to step out in the hallway. Oh, good. She's going to shoot at the some Deadeye. To shoot at this one here. She already has your gun out. Here's a scattergun. Oh, and 2, yes.
Oh, nice. Come on. Get his ass. Got him.
And damage.
And this will be times 2. Nice. He's actually dead.
Ah. Perfect. So she just he kind of hustles up, seeing Krazach still struggling with this revenant here after he's been fired upon so much. And there's a leveler shotgun, closing one eye, taking aim before firing. A little bit of kickback. And the revenant's just suddenly there's just a giant hole in its chest. And it slowly drops to the ground as Saris turns to look at the necromage, and using her third action +1 frenzy, she's going to do another fire, another deadeye. I think.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. This will be times 4.
Yes.
Nice.
That's it? How is that
That seems
low? That seems super low. Did I do ×4?
Oh, you put 4 into the plus
Oh
modifier,
my
I think.
goodness.
Yeah, just go ahead
That
and
would have
redo it.
been 22 times 4.
22 times 4.
Yep.
So 88.
Oh, damn.
And 88 is good enough to kill him.
Yeah, she spins around, again quickly, closing one eye again, taking aim. She fires the shotgun past Krazach, not really paying any mind to him, almost standing in front of her. The shot fires out, hitting the necromage in the head. You can see kind of the brain matter just scatter across the floor back as he drops, blood pooling out. She just kind of sees the robotics twitching as it slowly fades and falls still before looking down to Nyx. Get up.
It is now Garbus's turn.
Alright. Garbus is going to move out here. Ooh, look at that whole holy fuck. Okay. Okay. So based on the radar, I knew there was somebody here, right? And then I can
Yeah.
kind of see them now. Did I know this thing was here, down here?
You did not until you come out of the room. You can see it kind of coming around the corner there. It looks pretty big and nasty with these tentacles like writhing around its body. It's an abomination.
Awesome. Seeing that,
Go cleanse it.
he's yeah, he's gonna go give it the good old cleanse. He's gonna kind of change his position and run up here, and is gonna toss a grenade at it.
Oh, nice.
I have a -2, right, for running.
Yeah.
Hopefully I got all my bad rolls out last time.
No.
Nope, I didn't.
So it actually scatters from right here at this point. Go ahead and roll the scatter dice, which you can just do. You can do distance as well.
So do both.
Yeah, do distance first.
Oh, thank God.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, and blows up right here, not affecting anything. What kind of grenade was it?
Ins-
Incendiary.
Can I take out my shotgun and blast as well? Since I have
Sure.
3 ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Does the grenade take up 2? Or how many?
2, yeah.
Okay, so I still got 1. Okay, then yeah, he's gonna fire. Also, I definitely have my shield out.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice.
Alright, you want to shoot again?
By burning frenzy.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm gonna hold
Okay.
off. But as Garvis moves into this position, getting his shield up, tossing the grenade unsuccessfully, but successfully hitting it with his shotgun, he's gonna shout to the others. Run! I've got this!
And then it is Krizet.
And after being shot at and thrown around and screaming the whole time, just thrown towards the wall, get up and look around. And Krizet is all about the glory. He likes to kill big, ugly things. He kind of looks down towards the big, disgusting creature, and while afraid, he knows it would have a good trophy to it, and so he'll run, not run, but kind of move behind Garvis, very bravely behind Garvis, and let's see. I have something in my bag for this. Actually, it's gonna pull a Molotov out. Because that will pull out a Molotov and the furry thing, do not move! Hold line, I bravely throw from behind! And then throw a Molotov. That's not in range, is it?
Target would be 10, yeah, there.
I'll move up a little bit. Not a whole lot. And then, let's see. Okay. Target number 10?
At that point would be 9.
Yes.
Hey. Now he's got to defend a 9. And it'll hit. Oh, Tygo's defender. It blows up like right in front of him.
Oh no.
Not enough to consume him though. The thing just towers through the flames. You can see it just makes it look more menacing on the other side of the flames. And is that it for you?
Yeah, I think that was my action.
And Vega.
Vega, after firing at the Revenant, and he sees the shotgun blast coming from his right, and the Necromage going down. He hears the explosions coming to his right. The shotgun blast hitting the necromage to his left. He kind of winces when he sees Krizach pull out a Molotov, and quickly looks around the area, and seeing these things coming up here, kind of flanking us, Vega kind of just stays behind the corner here, and fires from behind the corner at this Revenant Black.
Okay, yeah. He's coming through the doorway, and you can get a shot off on him while still remaining in cover. Perfect.
Jeez, what happened? Did something change? I'm just rolling shitty, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that hits the wall right there. Do you want to fire rapid fire the rest of them, or?
Yeah, he'll just continue pulling the trigger, just pop, 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 and firing rapid fire.
All right, that'll bring the cover down for him right here. Let's see this.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow, these are some bad rolls.
Those shots miss. You do see the stairs too. They're like right here, the entrance to the stairs. It is Nyx's turn.
Okay, so my first question is, would I be able to use the sacrifice scroll, or can you only use that if you've created the creatures yourself?
Yeah, that's
where
for
you
creating them.
Okay, so that's not useful. All right, can I roll to see if I know if that thing is an undead or just a weird creature, like an outsider or something?
Yeah, do you want to make a skill check to figure that out? That would be
Thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy, yeah.
Well, probably not.
All that you know is that it's it is undead, and it's an abomination that would be made by a necromancer, a higher level one.
Okay. Well, I'm going to heal myself this round then.
Yeah, that's probably good. Do you want to move at all, or just stay right there?
You know what? I am going to move up because I'm safe from that revenant as far as I know. And this way, if I fumble, hopefully I won't catch anyone.
Poor Nyx. Nice. Successful heal wounds.
I've never even cast that spell before. How many points do I get back?
With the new, yeah. You don't do anything with the modifier, but when it comes to the power damage, you'll put your level in there.
So it's 2d6.
Yeah, on your spell effects. You'll click on your spell effects.
So I put 6 under the power combo crit damage.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Good.
42 hit points back. That'll put you at max. All better. And that took 2 actions to do that. Do you want to do anything else? Attack with frenzy, maybe?
Yeah, I'll just shoot the revenant with my pistol. Although I don't know if that's in my attacks anymore. my regular. Yeah, there it is.
You have another one, right? It'll take an action to pull that out, though,
Oh,
which
Okay,
I
so-
think you're only at frenzy, so you could throw a spell, an attack spell.
oh, okay. Sure.
You could do your lightning bolt, I think is your...
Yep, I'll do that. Well, he gets to defend.
All right.
Dodges it.
All right, the bolt hits kind of next to him onto the wall there, and it is the bad guy's turn. This revenant here is going to move out. And he is going to cast a spell. He looks towards Nyx, and he raises his hand. And you notice now he's got runes carved into his glove. He casts a black spell at you.
Yikes.
And
Okay.
you can do a defense physical.
Can you do a defense mental? No.
Only against mental attacks.
Nope.
Alright, so you are hit by this spell. This, you also have a counter spell ability. But it's once per combat. It's one of your class abilities. But
So-
it's kind of too late for that. But
Yeah.
he hits you with a blood vice spell, which is pretty much a curse. That if any more damage is done to you, it revitalizes him. So basically you just feel this wave of dark and kind of heavy energy wrap around you, almost like tentacles. And then he's going to throw another spell at you, and it's called Bone Spear. It's a 7.
Can I try to do the counter spell to this? Or no?
If you can, if you want to. It's once per combat though.
Okay, I'll just go for the physical defense.
Or you can try to defend it. Nice. You just kind of throw your wand up, and his bone sphere flies next to you and shatters into the wall. That's it for that one. This one comes in, and he is going to fire 2 shots towards Saris. Alright, Saris. Here's both of his rolls.
Physical defense.
Yeah, 15 and a 3.
Hmm.
Nice, he dodged the 15.
So Cyrus easily dodges both the attacks.
Yes. And the horrible corrupt Tangler monster comes running down the hallway, but only gets to there. Next round it'll reach you. And that is it for the bad guys. Sarah's turn.
Cyrus looks left towards the Necromutant and the Revenant Black. Seeing Nyx there, looks right down to the tentacle monster facing off against Krizach and Garvis. Takes a deep breath before making the decision to move towards Nyx. And she fires at the necromutant. Get back, Nyx! And she'll Deadeye the first one here. Eh.
She rolled a 21 on it.
Hmm?
For battle chant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. The necromutant turns to try to defend. Oh,
Does.
just barely defends.
Yeah, she's firing as she's walking up. Misses, unfortunately. It's hitting the wall. And she'll use a frenzy to do another Deadeye shot at the mutant. Ah, oh no.
It raises its arm. A retractable gun comes out of the side of its arm and it fires its shotgun. Single shot at you. Only a 3. Blows into the ground next to you.
Damn it.
And is that it for you?
I'm gonna spend one more frenzy just to take a regular shot.
Okay.
Sarah's is getting frustrated. Oh no! Oh no!
Is it an at 1? It is a 1 at 1, isn't it?
I shouldn't have pushed it. Oh. Oh no.
Go ahead and roll the fumble.
table.
Or, sorry, that's the wrong one. Shooting on that one. Oh, shoot, yeah, right.
Oh, I hope I shoot
right,
myself. I hope I shoot myself. Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
So you're gonna shoot yourself.
At least it wasn't Deadeye.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm taking 15, but
Your armor. Your armor sucks at all.
yeah, she was surprised by that unexpected shotgun coming out. Her shotgun going more down to the floor, and she accidentally pulls the trigger, firing into her leg. But luckily, it hit a armored spot. She kind of looks down and just a bit spooked. Then again, looking up to the necromutant.
It is Garvis's turn.
He's gonna pull out another incendiary grenade. You shall be purified by the fires of Gar, creature. And he pulls the pin and tosses it. What the fuck?
Good. It hits.
Hey!
Nice.
Oof.
30 fire damage. And can you roll a percentile as well?
Oh yeah.
I think there's a 30% chance that he's on fire as well. Or no, this is sticky fire. So he is on fire.
Ooh.
So he'll be taking fire damage each round too. Alright.
And then I'm gonna shoot my shotgun as well.
Okay.
gonna
Frenzy?
burn frenzy. Yeah.
He dodged that one with a 13. Last one.
Yep. Kill me now. Just put me out of my misery.
Jeez. Alright, Krizet.
Krizat starts backing a bit. Ah! And pulls out a frag grenade this time and throws it towards the big nasty thing. Ah!
Yeah, I didn't tell you about that. Yeah, you can spend one action to gain an additional +2 when aiming.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know.
And what'd you get? Krizet, 13?
13.
You're throwing a what?
Frag. Oh fuck.
Those tentacles are just batting him away.
He's just too hard. Alright, whose turn is it? Or is that it for you?
I don't think I can frenzy and throw another one, so I don't. Yeah, because I pulled it out.
Yeah, if you have 2 in your hands, I mean, I'll give it to you. If you're pulling grenades out 2 at a time, you know. If you want to burn a frenzy.
It, but sure. Sure, we'll do another. I'll throw another frag. Why not? It's going so well. Hey,
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Nice. Alright, it's not enough to kill it, but it wounds it and knocks it to the ground. And it is Vega's turn.
Shoot it! Kill it!
So Vega, seeing everything going on around him, basically it's all the weapons being fired, explosions. He looks to see Sarah standing to his left and Nyx. He sees this big behemoth thing coming to his right. He looks out in front of him and he sees this revenant lying there. And what kind of weapon did that revenant have?
The Revenant had a pistol.
Okay.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah. Vega comes to this corner over here. He stands next to Garvis and Krizach. He aims for this corrupt tangler down the hall, seeing its tentacles kind of writhing and whipping around, fire coming off of him. He aims for him and lets off some shots. Oh, I didn't put my +2 in for aiming. So 9.
And he's on the ground and on fire. Nice. Now this will be when, nothing for the modifier, but when the power damage comes up, you're going to put 5 in there, or not 5, how many shots you got? You aimed for 1, so it'll be 3 times 3.
So 3 times 3, just put that in.
Just put 3 in, yeah, when it comes up,
Just
power
put
damage.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. 69 more damage. It's looking pretty wounded right now. It's still alive though.
Vega just continues pulling the trigger.
Alright. Nick, your turn.
All right. Lex is gonna move over here, and she is going to try to lightning bolt the Revenant. She's also going to use mana burn on this.
Nice. Do you want to try to... Are you trying to, like, go through both of these guys here?
Well, if it has to start at my finger, I don't think that's possible.
It starts at your wand.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, actually.
try.
Yeah, you could actually go through both of them. They're also both revenants, so they have mechanical properties, which will make your power damage an additional 3 more. So when you put your power damage in, you'll put a 9 in instead of a 6 if you successfully
say-
go with
Right.
14. That's a pretty good one, though. Hopefully. And the first one defends. God damn it. Oh, God. Alright, you can throw another one. I know, I've been rolling nothing but good.
Actually, she can't throw another one, because that would take her down even with the mana burn to 16.
You used mana burn on the first one and it took half your mana?
Right, it still takes
No.
10, so just don't have enough. Yeah, she'll just take a shot, I guess.
That'd have been so nice. That lightning bolt.
Jeez.
That shot misses, hits the wall.
Well, Nyx does her best to fire lightning, catching both of these creatures, but they manage to dodge out of the way. She pops off a shot, but again, doesn't quite make it, so she keeps chanting, trying to regain all the mana she can.
The Revenant right here steps up and is going to try and Deadeye shoot Saris.
Oh. Oh no. Unarmed.
Did I roll
Yes, it
unarmed?
did.
Is that the right one?
I thought you at least had 2 arms. This is going to hurt.
This one's times 2.
Furious clicking.
30 damage minus your armor
24.
of 24, so you only take 6 hit points. That's just not enough. He's gonna burn his last 2 and try the same thing.
Keep trying, little man. Oh.
You're 1 away.
Oh.
Actually, you can use an anticipate attack.
I can use. Is it a cool point?
Yeah. 1 of yours saved.
Got it. Using my cool point.
So you just like slap it away with your hand or something?
Yeah,
or-
pretty much. As he kind of shoots into her, she looks down at the damage. It's barely a scrape, going through the armor. And as he attempts to fire again, she just kind of grabs the barrel of the shotgun, just pushing it away at the last minute.
The Revenant Black moves to that area over there, and he's like trying to hunt Nyx. You can see he's trying to like get by you with his claws, but instead he turns towards Saris, and he's going to try to cast that spell at you now, Saris. The bone blood vice.
All right. Physical. Oh my god.
It's a physical defense, yeah.
Oh, yep. That hits.
Right. So it hits you, you feel it kind of, that dark energy envelop you, almost like tentacles for a minute. It feels like it weakens you for nasty curse. And then he throws a bone sphere at you as well. Eight.
Appreciate
But
this.
shatters. Down here, the tentacle monster gets up, takes a few steps, and stands before Garvis, rising up about 8 feet tall. It tries to wrap its tentacles around you for one action. Garvis, you're gonna have to defend at 13 physical defense.
Do I have a +3 for my shield?
Yeah, if you want to throw your shield up to try to defend it, +3.
Yeah.
Nice. And you are able to defend it. Now it tries to rage attack, bite into you with one of its mouths.
Oh, what?
Why'd it jump up there?
Ah!
Oh no! Blood vice in person.
Oh, what happened? Why did you jump up there? That was weird.
Ah! Oh, thank you.
Get her!
Sorry.
Get her!
No!
Turns
They're
out blood vice
really
is
long
Yeah.
tentacles.
That was weird. Okay, so we got a 12 at you, Garvis. Nice. And you're able to defend against it. And at that same time, some hound creature comes around the corner and gets to here. It comes flying around the corner pretty fast. Looks possibly like some sort of undead hound. And it is now Saris's turn.
Sarah's kind of hearing the patting of feet down the hallway, seeing these two, Revenant Black, Necromutant, and the Corrupt Tangler. Fuck. We need to get up the stairs as soon as possible. And she's going to use action for military tactics, and then
Yeah.
do I get a bonus because this guy's so close to me?
Yeah, you get a +2 point blank range.
And I'm gonna use Deadeye too.
So with Deadeye with point blank range, that's gonna, and tactics, that's gonna give you an extra +5. Now everybody gets a +1 to attack and defend this round because Saris is using military tactics.
She's attacking the Necromutant. Kind of trying to stick it in their gun in its face and try to fire.
Got him.
And damage. It's still just the ×2.
What kind of rounds are you using?
Just the regular rounds, I think, for now. I haven't
Okay.
switched over.
Yeah, ×2.
Gotcha.
38 damage. He looks almost dead, but he's on the ground.
Oh, good. And she'll use that opportunity to fire down at the mutant laying on the ground. She kind of fired the first shot into its leg, making it fall down. She fires again. Oh my god. Ugh.
Alright, now it blows into the wall next to his head.
Yeah, she kind of miscalculates, thinking it's gonna roll one way, and it rolls the other.
Garvis.
I'm gonna blast this big guy full of shotgun shot.
Do you want to aim at all? Or use an action to aim? Shoot? To get the extra +2? Or you want to just go for it?
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay,
'Cause-
because right now you actually got an extra +3 bonus for the point blank range and Saris.
Ooh. Yeah, then I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay, so when the modifier pops up, just hit 3.
What the fuck?
And that one. The only way that'll be canceled out is if he as well rolls a nat 1.
Nope.
And instead he rolls a nat 20, which gives him an instant attack back at you. He tries to grab you with a tentacle while he's laying on the ground. And go ahead and roll the fumble dice. Not that one. Your shooting fumble.
Do you want me to roll defense as well?
Yeah, please.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Fumble defense and d6. Alright, roll a d6 again.
Oh.
It grabs your tentacle, grabs your leg, pulling you to the ground. You shoot yourself in the leg. Go ahead and roll the damage on yourself. That's the best damage you've rolled so far.
Right? Yeah, on my fucking self.
Alright, but your armor soaks 20 of it, so you only take 18 off of your hit points.
My armor is actually 2640.
Oh, nice. It soaks all of it. At least there's that. And you still have attacks left.
Yeah.
While you're-
Is it grabbing me, like affecting me at all?
It'll affect you when it gets its chance to attack you,
Oh great! I'm looking forward to that.
but not right now.
Garvis is gonna, as it's wrapping its tentacles around Garvis's leg, he's gonna shout and blast 2 more times at it. What the fuck? What the fuck
My
is
god,
this?
3 6s.
Bro,
Cursed by
what are you
Satan.
doing to my dice?
Oh my god.
666. The number of Gar.
We gotta roll your spiritual influence. This is terrible.
Okay.
You are cleansing yourself.
Yeah, you can roll it. Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh.
Alright, that one misses.
Yeah.
And you have to do the fumble again,
Oh.
unfortunately. Shooting fumble.
Oh my lord. Oh no! Oh, this is a mess.
Shit.
This is a mess. Oh my goodness.
20 damage. The shotgun. Oh, it's your holy shotgun, so it's just damaged. You don't take any damage. Your armor soaks it. Your holy shotgun is damaged though. It still works for right now, but one more break and it does not.
Alright, let's get that third fumble.
Oh, God.
I swear to
Fumble.
God, I quit this game if I fumble again. Hey!
Yay! Natural 20. And you got him. On the damage, it'll be ×2, or you just put a 2 in when the power damage comes up. Nice, and it is dead. What does that look like? Jesus.
Alright, so, as it's approached and kind of swiped at me a few times and I've defended myself with my shield, I peek out from behind my shield, readying my shotgun towards it, and as I'm about to shoot, one of its tentacles kind of wraps around the ground and grabs my leg, pulling it out from under me. And with my leg now kind of in front of my shotgun, I accidentally shoot myself from kind of the surprise reaction. But my armor's thick. It doesn't penetrate through it. And I shoot again, but this time another tentacle swings, knocking my shotgun as it does so, causing it to be damaged, almost completely breaking. But finally, I take a breath as these tentacles are flailing about everywhere, and I fire one last shot at its head, and it just explodes upon contact. Gar has blessed me. For that one shot, not the other one.
Yeah. Krizich.
Well, after that display, Krizach is looking around, getting a bit nervous because things are going poorly for everyone, and sees that the big beast goes down. Kill denied, and looks over and sees Saris getting tentacled. Oh no! Machine thing! And he's kind of will push his way up past Nyx, and seeing this revenant doing gobbledygook, he will go ahead and fling a frag grenade at him. Eh. Die!
That kills him.
So fling the frag, and just kind of bounces around behind him, and the explosion rips through, tearing holes through him with the shrapnel, and his hands kind of crumple down to the ground, shorting out. Yes! Die, machine thing! No, wait, that one, not this one!
Thank you, Krizach.
Yes, yes!
And Vega.
Vega, seeing this massive beast in front of him go down at the hands of Garvis, immediately transitions his pistol from aiming at the big mass with the tentacles to the creature that just came tearing around the corner and is running at them now. He takes aim and fires at the creature that's running at him and Garvis.
Damn. And that thing's moving pretty fast too, so it comes sliding around the corner and hauling ass. Was that all of your shots, or do you want to fire the rest?
No, I'll fire the rest.
Okay. Nice. Got him. So this will be power damage 3, I believe. Not modifier, but power damage. Nice, that kills it.
Nice.
So it comes tearing around the corner, and Vega fires at it and misses as it kind of comes sliding around. And he just takes aim again as it's running towards him. Thing looks like it's almost snarling. Vega just looks down the sights, slowly squeezes the trigger, and then just pop, 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 and watches it just kind of hit it as it goes sliding onto the steel slats and falls forward.
The creature dies there on the ground and starts to turn to ash, and it is now Nyx's turn.
Nyx, seeing that for the moment it looks like they're almost out of the fire, is gonna only use her pistol this round and hopefully finish this one off and be able to get some mana back. Well, I'm gonna use my other attack too.
Okay. Actually, you're there enough to get a point blank range and Saris's bonus of which would give you 3 more. I don't know if you added that in. It doesn't look like it.
I only added 1 for the one I knew I got from Saris.
Saris.
So
So
I think
two.
that's still
It'd still be a miss.
yeah, but the second one hit.
And- Cool. The second one will hit.
Okay, there's no multiplier on this, is there?
No.
Okay.
Nice. That is enough to knock him down onto the ground, and you can burn 2 frenzy if you want to, and shoot again.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I still get +3 as a modifier.
Yeah. Additional +3.
Nah. Alright. Well, she's gonna battle chant.
So 1 round catches him in the side of the head and falls to the ground. The other one flies past him. And then it is actually the Revenant's turn. He is going to try his 2 Deadeye. Oh, actually 1 Deadeye is all he's got left, and that's at Saris.
From the ground. Oh. Oh, this still hurts. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit!
What's your second armor?
24.
Oof.
Okay, so 62 minus 24.
38.
38 minus your current hit points.
There you go.
That's a nice wound.
Sarah stumbles back a little bit as the shotgun blast hits her in the chest. Ah, shit. She looks down at some of the blood trickling down out of her armor.
It is Saris's turn.
After stumbling back, she regroups, pulling up her shotgun again, pressing forward and firing down at the necromutant still hanging out of the ground. Again, using combat tactics, because why not?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a good thing I used it, Jesus. Oh my god. I'm burning that frenzy. So Saris, again, I guess she's a bit distracted by... She doesn't really feel any pain, but it's just kind of like the dull feeling of being shot in the chest, the pressure. Distracted by that, ends up firing again into the wall. And she fires again at the prone mutant. This time, barely hitting.
That kills him.
Sarah's kind of doing the final blow. Hits the mutant in the chest. You see him kind of, lights fade out of his eyes. She looks down at him. Kicks him away a bit. Before looking to the others. Well, I think we spent enough time down here. I think we need to move upstairs quickly. Or at least find some discs, grab them from inside this room and go.
We need to move.
Which room are we looking at?
Saris will point into here. I don't know if there's anything of importance. And again, I don't know if there's really any use coming in here. We came here for the cloning facility.
I search, I find.
Make it quick.
Yes.
Saris will kind of patrol in this room, seeing if she could find any sort of data pads, anything like that. She can just grab and shove in her bag.
Yeah, you notice some computers, lots of data chips, lots of computer screens with looks like test subjects on them as well. A voice comes over the intercom that you've heard before, Vega. There's a laugh. Like, you did not disappoint me, Ceres. I knew you would not disappoint me. And there he is, the man with the sunglasses. Vega, they called him. In your dossier, I like your sunglasses, my friend. We had some time to get acquainted.
Vega's just looking around, trying to find out where it's coming from. He's just getting angrier and angrier the more he hears that voice.
Who is that? Vega.
And Vega shoots a look over at Saris. And he pulls his sleeves up to show the scars. He's the one that did this, Saris.
Jig.
And he
Next.
shows her the scars.
And Saris kind of looks a bit wide-eyed at the scars before looking back up to meet Vega's sunglasses. Or she's assuming he's looking. Well, they thought this would be a good time to kill him. Exact some revenge.
Yeah, well, that's the only reason I'm here right now. Is to get revenge on that bastard. To do what Arrowhell needed us to do to finish this job once and for all.
Yes, because all the people who are test subjects mean nothing to you.
You notice on the screen over here a face somewhat familiar. Some of it looks ghostly and pale and a little bit disintegrated, but you can see it's somewhat digitized, and Aramel's face appears on the screen. And he says, "You've made it through. I was worried, Saris. I found Mutt and have, well, part of him. There are many here in the Vale, and I've met so many, not all are dead either. His name is Max, and he has Mutt's eyes too. I believe they used Max's genetic code for increasing the growth rate of the cloning process. That is one reason they needed children. So many though, so many children. There are too many in here that didn't make it. Many that died during the treatment and tests these monsters have conducted, but Max made it. He only visits me when he sleeps. Oh, and Ronnie, he is here too. I know this may be hard to believe, Saris, but Ronnie is alive and he is here. Him and Max are best friends. The little girl, the ghost of Dr. Thorne. She led me to them over the bridge. It's dangerous here, though. Abezo controls this realm, and he has all of them. I am not powerful enough to confront him, and if he finds me, I will be killed. He will find me soon. He knows I am here. It's just a matter of time. I told Ronnie that you would be coming for him, that his mommy was coming to save them all. I told him all about you, and he said he dreams of you often. And you can see the static, and the face disappears.
You can see Saris is visibly shaken by that message. The hard look melts away, and it's just kind of a fear and almost a hope that's there in her eyes. Turns around to look at everyone else. She sounds a bit more panicked, a bit more rushed. We have to hurry. We have to find them. I don't know if they're upstairs or... They might be upstairs in the cloning facility.
Let's find those stairs.
Where is that road?
When you're doing a quick search in the room above you, to the north, there are techers that are in that room, wired in.
Are those those are in their alliance?
Alliance techers, battling Tammy in cyberspace.
Oh yeah, Grisatch, the moment he sees Alliance, would just pull out his Giza and shoot them all in the head while they're sitting there.
And you do it. I mean, they can't defend themselves. They're plugged in and their eyes are rolled up. And you just take them out.
Rifle through pockets real quick.
Vega's jaws clenched after getting that message, and he looks over at Saris. This is the reason why we've got to finish this. Whether it's for those kids, your kids, our friends, it doesn't matter. This ends tonight.
Whether we live or die or not, we have to save them. And she looks to the others, kind of running down that hallway. Let's go! And she just starts charging towards the stairs.
You run into the stairwell, and the stairs take you to the next level, which the atmosphere changes a little bit to more kind of decrepit. And I'm going to go ahead and put you guys over there all together real quick. Actually, Saris would be the first one over, I guess.
Yeah, she's not really heeding as much mind to everyone else. Not really waiting for them.
You, when you come into this chamber, you notice some of the others are... This whole hallway is kind of filled with these pods where bodies are in containment tanks. Let's see if can you guys see okay in here?
I can. Yeah. So is she in the next room then?
There you go. I'm gonna take this door away. There we go. And you notice a familiar face pop up, Saris, when you rush in there. There's a revenant behind her, and he's standing there with his weapons, but not in a hostile manner, like almost wary, just watchful. And you notice another one peeking around the corner up here, another necro mutant. They all seem to like watch you guys attentively. Dr. Perry is standing there. She was the one that would do surgical work on you, try to give you implants and things like that. And she has this very kind of shattered, torn look on her face and a very scared look, sweating, sweat beading all on her brow. She says, Saris, you're here.
Of course I'm here. Where's my son? Where's Ronnie?
She says, please, I had nothing to do with all of this. It's Abezu. He has your son.
Where is he?
He's making his way towards the vessel now to escape.
And she kind of turns her shotgun towards Dr. Perry. Where is it?
She says, let me take you there. Please don't hurt me. I will take you there.
If anything happens to him, you'll be more than hurt.
She's like, just let me help you. Let me make amends. When she says that, this revenant puts a hand to her head. And the revenant says, you will not betray us. And you can see his eyes like starting to glow a little bit. Like he might be about to attack her.
And Saris is going to attempt to get the jump on him and fire at the mage.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, can I deadeye this, or is it just a straight up shot?
Yes. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Got him. And that kills him. How's that look?
So, as he seems to be apparently charging something up, attempting to attack Dr. Perry, she just kind of yells, "Get down!" before pulling at the shotgun, aiming, closing one eye as usual, aiming for the Revenant Mage's head as Dr. Perry just barely ducks out of the way in time. She shoots him, kind of clearing the head right off.
And as she does that, you notice the other one's about to move. Everybody go ahead and do an initiative roll real quick.
I'm
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
howl.
Or cry.
All right, everybody set?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Krizach, you notice that one is about to attack, and up here. Go ahead and what do you want to do? He has a submachine gun in his hand. He's about to raise it.
Oh no. The often underused Giza comes out, flips out the gun, and it's gonna let's go ahead and aim and shoot at the mutant with the Giza.
Nice.
Ah! Oh no. I don't know if we had modifiers or not for stuff, but
Oh,
Now one.
yes.
Got him.
Doesn't matter.
Got him.
Roll some good. Get some explosions in there.
so what aim because aim would have given what for power?
Would actually give a +2 to hit, but no damage.
No damage. Okay. Fuck.
It's enough that skips across the side of him, cuts him up a little bit, but you want one more shot?
Yes. Wow.
That's probably why you don't use that gun much.
No.
All right. Second round like hits the tank behind him, and is that it for you?
Yeah.
Vega?
Vega, seeing that Saris has already started firing, Krizach is firing, just kind of takes a deep breath, rolls his eyes just a little bit, and aims down and fires at the same mutant that Krizach was firing at.
Oh, nice. Critical hit.
Critical hit while aiming.
That's going to be a 2 on the power damage.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, however many shots you did. Did you do all of them?
I just fired everything.
All right. And that's going to be, you're going to hit 4 and then asterisk 2 when it comes up to power damage.
4 asterisks.
And this should be devastating.
2.
Yes, he dies horribly.
So after Vega comes around the corner and everyone starts firing immediately, he just pulls his weapon out and immediately just swings it over his side, sees that thing over there, takes aim right at his head, pulls the trigger multiple times, sending all shots straight down range, hitting him in the head with every one of them.
That one falls to pieces over there, and what do the rest of you guys do? Garvis? You don't see any targets at the moment, but what do you do?
Garvis is gonna wants to move up around this corner just to make sure that there's nobody else coming.
Okay. You don't see anything at the moment?
Yeah, he's just gonna keep an eye out
Guard
while
them.
Saris talks to this doctor.
All right. And
I'm-
Sarah's... Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Battle chant, so I can at least get that out of this round.
Okay. There's actually mana injectors as well. If you want to use one of those, it'll give you 40 mana back.
Okay. I'll use it later. I'm actually up to like
You're almost good.
67, so
Okay. And you're going to hold your position there?
until I see which direction we're supposed to go.
All right. And Saris, it's your turn again.
And Saris is going to take steps towards Dr. Perry. Show me. Where is it? And also, is there any other children here? Anyone else we can save?
She says Max is here. And she says he's in here. He's sleeping right now. And she moves back.
Can we just follow her at this point? Are we still in initiative? Okay.
Yeah, you guys can all go ahead and move this way. Another Revenant, she points over to the Revenant and says, do not fight him. You will die. And he seems to stand down. And he kind of drops his gun on the floor and gets up against the wall.
And Saris gives him a bit of a look before getting Dr. Perry. Alright, we'll grab this child and go find mine. Let's make it quick. Saris, just her demeanor is very much changed since they've entered this place. She's a lot more panicked, a lot more rushed.
The door opens up. You can see into this chamber. There's the power source. That's the whole target for the artifact that you were meant to wire the bomb to is in here. And you guys can come into that room. There's another revenant there, and he moves back behind the console. He pushes a couple of buttons, but then he puts his hands up.
And Ceres is gonna quickly go around, seeing if she can find the body of a small child.
You do notice one that was recently emptied, and she says that was Ronnie. That's your son. And she points over there. He's been in one of these tanks. He hasn't aged completely in the passing years, so he would still be very young.
Is he okay?
She says physically he is okay. I do not think Abezu would hurt him. He's still a monster. He's done tests on them that were horrible. But I don't think he would kill him. Maybe I'm wrong, but she's kind of like trembling at this point, and seems more afraid for herself though than anything. The Revenant over here is looking back and forth towards her, towards you guys. Seems like he's thinking about possibly trying to make a move. What do you guys want to do? You're all free to roleplay it out or act, whatever.
Garvis is pointing his gun at him and just staring him down, watching him closely.
This is where we're supposed to put the bomb.
Yeah.
Then guess what Grisatch is doing?
Where's the boy? The other boy, Max. Where is he?
She looks over at the place. This is where he usually is. He's missing. Abezu must have taken him as well.
Fuck. She looked at Grisatch. How long will it take you to arm that?
How long do you want us to have to run
I need to find my son first. I don't know.
It can wait.
God
The bomb,
damn
not
it.
your son.
Nyx is gonna cast her mind out and try to concentrate and see if she can catch any emotions from the area that's outside the room.
Okay, go ahead and make a willpower check. You notice there's a lot of fear being portrayed over in this way. You're pretty sure that there are other members of Alliance in here, but they're hiding. Coming from this direction, if you can see that bleep.
Mm-hmm.
All of these cases, these kind of coffins, they're like almost like cryo chambers. They have these bodies in them that are being grown, being cloned. The ones that are in these bigger tanks are almost ready to hatch pretty much, but they've also been attached with necrotic flesh. Many different types of test subjects in here. Some revenant, some are necromutants. This whole place should probably be destroyed anyway.
Saras, I sense fear coming from this direction, but nothing I would think came from a child, although it is hard to tell.
If they're both with, if they're both with a Bezu, everyone else can die. I don't give a shit.
Nyx nods. This place, as Garvis says, should be cleansed with fire.
I agree. She'll look back to Dr. Perry. Where exactly is the Bezu taking them? Where do we have to go?
She says, come with me, I'll take you there.
And she'll look to Krizach. We need to bring these other revenants with us. How big is this explosion going to be?
Big.
Will this crumble the building?
Don't know, machines. They never used this kind of bomb before.
Doc-
Probably.
Dr. Perry, how long will it take us to get to the roof, or wherever the hell he is?
Not long. We'll use the elevator.
How long exactly? How many minutes?
Let me see, 3 minutes?
She'll look to Krizach. If it's 3 minutes, if we set a... They're gonna be thinking. 6 minute, 7 minute timer. Hopefully we can leave before that, but we have to go now.
I'd go 10 minute and put backup failsafe in case anyone touch bomb that make it 5.
Got it.
How about that?
I'm content with this. She'll look to the Revenant up here. She'll look to the Revenant down there. Take a note from me. Escape Alliance. Leave. Or you will die. Take the ones in there. She'll point. And leave this place now. Or sacrifice yourselves for Alliance, but they are not worth it.
The one behind the console nods, and he takes off. The other one disappears too. He takes off for the stairs.
If they try and mess with us, Krizat's kill murder them later. It's fine.
That is fine.
Okay, I'm about to set, so...
Alright. We'll get ready to run to the elevator.
When he says that, Vega's already starting to walk out the door.
Alright, Dr. Perry. Make amends and show me where my son is, please.
She nods. And looks like very disturbed and very nervous, but she says, follow me. And she grabs her key card and takes off towards the door. Can we take a 5-minute break real quick?
Yes.
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 All right. You guys are running towards the elevator, and she takes you into the elevator and pushes the button. And as you're going up a couple of floors, she says, are you going to let me go after this?
As long as I get my son back, I don't give a shit what you do after this.
She breathes heavy for a minute, kind of sigh of relief. Thank you, Sarah.
I'm not doing this because I care about you. I'm doing this because you're assisting me. That is all. This is a deal. That is it. Please do not take it as anything else.
And if you don't, we kill you.
She looks down at Krizach, kind of worried and definitely intimidated by him, smiling at her.
And Nyx, do you think you could do anything about my wounds?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you. She's kind of feeling her chest. There's still a pressure here.
Is it too late to do a first aid first?
No, you can do that. Just roll a skill.
Bleh.
I'll inject myself
With a couple extra points.
with one of my injectors for my six.
Wow.
Alright, the heal wounds should have worked.
I'll just go ahead and stand here since I'm not wounded at all.
It's okay. Don't worry, Vega. I will make sure to always get in the line of fire. It is fine.
Wait, that wasn't right. Okay, so I did +6 instead of ×6. I'm gonna roll that again.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. I knew it was going to be
Ooh.
There you go.
cool. She says the small incantation, hands glowing. The wound seems to be regenerating nicely, quickly, coming back together, the flesh.
Yeah, she looks down and most of the pressure is relieved. Thank you, Nyx.
Well, at least you didn't explode.
Yes, I would prefer not to explode. That doesn't sound comfortable to me.
I am actually quite skilled at the healing. Perhaps I will conserve most of my energies for that.
Well, if your weapon overheats again, just throw it at the enemy. It's like a grenade of sorts.
I will keep that in mind. Are we all in the elevator still?
Yeah. But the door opens, and I'm gonna move you over to this scene here. It's back pretty much to the board you guys were at before, but using different parts of the map. And hopefully that brings you to where you are. And Dr. Perry moves along this way. She kind of looks in a scared manner over towards that way. You can see that the doors have been clawed and broken open, and you can hear what sounds like the undead, many undead coming from that way. Moans and screams down in a pit that exists over there. And if you can see that,
Oh.
that's pretty much what
Oh my.
they've been saving down there. Some kind of chamber where possibly a Bezu worked on things. She says, right this way.
Alright.
She starts to creep along a little bit. Sorry, go
Oh
ahead.
no, Sarah just said, alright. She kind of takes a glance at the horde. At like hearing the snarling of the creatures. It's what is that?
She says, a Bezu's creations, all the failed experiments and the people he didn't need anymore, or Alliance Industries didn't need anymore.
It's horrid.
Jesus. Oh God.
They will be put out of their misery soon enough.
I hope so.
Yeah, well, I just know that we need to be getting out of here, folks. Let's go ahead and keep moving.
That's what we're doing, Vega.
Yeah, well, maybe a little less talking, a little more walking. I don't trust the timer on that rat thing's setup.
You know, I don't trust you.
He isn't really known for his accuracy.
At least
I hit more things than you.
he mostly follows orders. Oh.
Nyx is gonna try to keep her mind open for the kids as they go
Can
along.
we see those kids?
You do. You see down at the end of the hallway, after she uses the
Oh,
key
yeah.
card and opens up, you notice a little tan-skinned boy. He turns towards you guys, and he looks a little bit afraid, but he's looking up towards the ship that's docked. The garage doors open, and you notice a Bezu down at the end. He's holding Ronnie, and he's standing near the ledge.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Rogue, this is important. How much do you think these kids weigh? How old are they?
Oh. It could be about. Oh, could be right on the verge. I mean, you know,
Right.
of what you're thinking. You know, could be
Uh-huh.
right on the verge.
So she probably can't eyeball it. She probably just would try and see if it worked.
Yeah, she'd probably have to try for it and see. But Abezu is kind of pointing towards you, and he says, "Doctor, I am displeased with you. But I figured you would make it here. Saris, I wouldn't want you to miss saying goodbye to your son."
Saris takes a few steps forwards. Wait! Please, don't... Please don't drop him. She's kind of lowered her weapon at this point.
Nyx is going to start chanting. Trying really not to draw attention to herself, but see if she can possibly grab Ronnie with her telekinesis.
Vega has his weapon drawn, and it's just hanging down at his side.
Are you guys moving up there?
Saris, at this point, has actually put away her shotgun. She's holding up her hands a bit. Kind of slowly approaching. Abezu. Please. I just want my son.
I did everything that they asked me to do. And still, I am going to die. You can see him, he's kind of petting Ronnie's face. Ronnie doesn't look scared, though. He's just looking at kind of sad towards Abezu, and then he looks towards you, and he says, "Mommy,
Ronnie,
Mommy, is that you?"
it's me. It's me, sweetheart.
He starts to take a step towards you, and then Abezu stops him and holds him. And he says, Ronnie, don't leave me here. And Ronnie says, I want to see my mommy. And then Abezu kind of lets him go, and Ronnie starts to run towards you.
At that point, Saris is gonna break out into a sprint and start running for Ronnie. Not paying mind to whatever the fuck this is. She just focuses on the kid.
You can see at that moment, Abezu seems to kind of be a little bit angered by it, but everybody go ahead and roll perception check. Everybody but Saris,
Perfect.
actually, because you're pretty transfixed on Ronnie, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Standard.
Vega's just looking at Saris.
Cruzette, it looks like Abezu seems like he's about to attack. And you also hear the heavy footsteps of one of his abominations in the growl, the low growl coming from around the corner here. Everybody go ahead and roll Anish. Might as well do it.
I'm guessing I can't howl because I don't see that he's about to attack.
Yeah, probably not.
Saris ain't doing war cry.
We'll just
She
have to
has
go.
no idea.
I think I'll do separate initiatives for the bad guys instead of just one.
Durr.
All right, that fits. Cruzette, what you gonna do?
So I heard heavy footsteps, and Abezu looks like he's gonna do something wild, basically.
Yeah, the creature, the low growl, the deep guttural growl around the corner, the heavy footsteps coming towards you guys, and then Abezu kind of looks angered that Ronnie's running away, and it looks like he's kind of unfurling his cloak, possibly about to take action somehow.
Ooh. All right, big mood coming up here. Let's see. What can Krizach do? Oh, what's my movement? 6. I can run double my movement.
Yeah, you could actually run 12.
Hmm.
Max. Max is like a little version of Mutt. Is a part of him at least.
Okay. So Krizach is gonna his Krizach senses kick in, and he hears the pounding footsteps. Machine thing, look out! And is gonna run full speed, leaving Saris in the dust. And oh my god, Jesus Christ! And let's see. I'm gonna actually fling a smoke grenade on top of Abezu in hopes that it would blind him a bit.
Okay.
That's stupid. No, tear gas. I'm dumb. Tear gas grenade. That's better.
Okay.
-2.
Gonna tear gas those kids.
Oh no.
Not the kids.
Oh no. All right. Yeah,
Mommy,
you're
my
gonna have to
eyes hurt.
scatter from this point.
It might make them fall down in
Oh, at least
the
it's a smoke
way
grenade.
direction.
You know.
No,
Oh.
it's
No,
Oh,
tear
my
gas.
poor
Yeah.
child. How could you? Oh, well, it looks like I'm getting teary. Okay.
Direction and distance. Northeast.
No, it's fine.
So it bounced off of the bike maybe and goes over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll put my filtration mask on.
Northeast, 4 hexes. Yeah, so it goes off right here. And let me go ahead and put a marker over there. All right, do you want to do anything else after that?
Don't know what else I can do here.
Well, just...
Oh shit, what do I have? Let's double check real quick. Never to use my movement, so
put this nasty little green orb over here.
yeah, I have an unarmed action still, right? Or could I use a frenzy for it?
Yeah, unarmed action. Like you grab the grenade, I guess, and then burn a frenzy to throw it.
No, I would use an unarmed action actually to grab or pull one of these boxes in front of me and kid things behind me, run, and pull a improvised shield up in front of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. You want to do that? All right, so you do that. And Vega.
Is this a platform over here?
It is. It rises up probably about 5 feet.
Okay, so Vega reaches down onto the strap on his vest, and he hits like a little button there. You can hear a whir, and then he faces that direction and pushes off the floor, and then uses his pack to get up onto that platform.
Okay, go ahead and do a pilot hovercraft check.
Holy shit, what is that thing?
That is Preacher. That's his other abomination. Nice. You just give it a quick burst.
Yeah, I just gave it a quick burst, and I land on the platform over here. As I land, that was a move, right? Or does that count as an action since I used my piloting ability?
No, just that was all movement, so you're good.
Okay, I land over there, and immediately I see that thing and start firing at it.
All right. Do you want to take one action to aim and then the rest of all of your shots?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be one action and then 2 frenzy, so all into one roll. But it'll give you an extra +2 to hit. Cool. Fortunately, everybody's been rolling like rock stars tonight, and we're gonna see. All right, and Preacher is like quickly walking towards you guys at the moment. Not enough to give him an additional bonus or anything, but the shots miss. And it is now Abezu's turn. This is the scary part.
This is the scary part. Oh, great.
Oh no. Oh no.
He casts a spell. You could do thaumaturgy, Nyx, if you want to kind of identify this spell.
Sure.
Target number is a thaumaturge. And yeah, his shield wall spell basically flickers around him for a second. It's kind of it gives him an additional bonus to defend physical attacks. So he casts the shield wall spell first, and then he goes to cast another spell.
Can I roll again?
Mm-hmm. The Necro Armor. And that one's pretty,
She lets out a breath. Those two were defensive.
yeah, the other one seems to, some of the bones on his belt vanish, and all of a sudden his armor seems to, like, thicken and become nastier. Spikes sticking out of his pauldrons, and then he burns to frenzy, though. And he is going to cast a spell at Kriz. Actually, everybody make a willpower check.
Willpower, you say?
That
Oh,
sounds
good. Oh, okay.
Oh, then
Wow!
Ah.
Oh no! He has to use it. He's got to use an astral link
Oh.
to recast his spell. I should have just rolled the d20 instead of putting it out there like that. All right. Saris rolls a 1 on willpower. All right. You notice he throws fire out of his hands, and this bike falls over, and Ronnie and Max get blown to the ground and are consumed in flames. Krizach is not affected by this.
I don't think I am either.
No, Nyx is not either.
And I
If
know I'm not.
I-
Vega is
If
not.
I recognize this as an illusion, can I, for once, actually use one of my the telepathy to say it's not real, into everyone's
Yes.
head?
Yes, because I think only... wait, Garvis? Oh, Garvis failed too. So Garvis and Saris are the only ones that think that he just baked the two children with fire.
It was a good death.
Cleanse their fire.
That was a good death. All right, and he's finished. It's Saris's turn, who thinks that her child is burning.
Saris just lets out this scream, and she's in like complete emotional agony as she just charges forward, not noticing Preacher, not taking any mind to Abezu. She just kind of full out sprints towards Ronnie and Max.
And as you're like about to reach them, go ahead, Nyx. It doesn't take you any actions to say this into her head, so
I'll say, wait. They're okay. It's just an illusion.
Am I able to disbelieve this, or
She has used this on you before, right? She's talked to your head before.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Next, you want to make a willpower check or a charisma check, maybe? Either one of those, I think, would be...
Okay.
Ooh. God.
Not great. That's a fumble.
She's...
My willpower.
Yeah, it's almost a fumble. She rolled a 3 on one of the dice and a 1 on the other one. And, I mean, she's telling you this, but you're seeing it in front of your face. And it's up to you. How do you think you would react to this?
Sarah's, she actually kind of tries to push Nyx's voice out of her mind. She's just completely focused on this. She kind of runs over, skidding to a stop on her knees, and where she thinks that there's the burning bodies of the children, she'll be attempting, and I'm guessing at this point to everyone else it looks like she's kind of patting the ground, but to her it looks like she's trying to like beat the fire and try to stop the fire, and just tears are just pouring out of her face. Just her face is kind of twisted and contorted into just pure agony. She's trying in her mind to put the fire out.
So you're actually going to lose your turn, basically,
yeah.
for this one. Nyx, it's your turn.
And she's gonna keep telling Saris, it's not real, they're okay. But she's also with her mouth, she's chanting, and she's gonna try to grab Ronnie and with telekinesis.
Okay.
Now, are all the bonuses, because she gets like a bonus from, because she had a magic stone for her Verendum that was a bonus for gray spells, and also she's using the Verendum. Are those all already input, or do I like add +3 to telekinesis?
They should be inputted in there already.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I put them in there. Oh, nice.
Nat 20.
You've got him. Where do you want to put him?
Behind me.
In the most awesome way you could imagine.
Yeah,
Safe
so she
and awesome. Go ahead.
chanting, and she points a hand, and she reaches out, and she makes like a grasping motion with her hand, closes her hand, and then she whips it behind her, and Ronnie just is flung behind
Snaps
her,
his neck.
but he lands as gently as possible.
Yeah, that was a natural 20.
It's there, yeah.
He's floating on feathers. All right, go
And
ahead.
she turns to him and says, it's okay, Ronnie. I'm a friend of your mommy's. That's it. She says, I'm a friend of your mommy's, Ronnie, and then...
And then to Garvis.
Yeah. Actually, shoot, can she put in a frenzy and try to grab the other kid?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, she's gonna try to do that.
She grabs him. Stationary targets are 5. She's got him.
Alright, so not quite as gentle a landing, but she pulls him back there.
Opens a portal and kills
Oh, shit.
Bye-bye, Ronnie.
I know, right? Sheesh.
You ever seen the fourth dimension of hell, kid? Want to?
Gaze into the
Come
iris.
with me.
Oh my
And
god.
as those two children fly past Eris, the ashes kind of shatter around her in the fire. And Garvis, it's your turn.
So Garvis was affected by that illusion too. How exactly does his brain interpret these kids flying over his head?
I would say you're snapped out of it now.
Okay, cool. Garvis can see the preacher a little bit. from where he's at. He's gonna step forward. Ooh, I don't like that now that I can see its face. Okay. He's gonna shoot it 3 times.
All right.
Oh god, that's a spooky boy.
This spooky boy.
Play-Doh man with no jaw.
Yeah, that is a nasty looking thing, isn't it? Did you spend one action to aim, or is that just single
Nope,
shots?
it's just straight single shots.
Hits. This one definitely looks tougher than the... Okay. First hits. See a
Again.
little bit of blood.
I'm so good at rolling, guys.
It's a natural 20, but it does not have an attack at you. For a ranged
Okay.
attack in that distance anyway.
Yeah. Another one. There we
Nice.
go.
Not 20.
So I times 2.
Times 2, yes. Or just 2, and it'll do it for you. Nice. That one makes it take a step back. You can tell that
I'm
one actually
gonna-
hurt it.
I'm gonna burn my last 2 frenzy and keep going.
Hold it off, Garvis.
I know. E.
Got him.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice. Tearing him up. Taking him down. Chunks of flesh flying off of him. Last one. The last one misses.
And with that last shot, he's gonna deploy his shield after having dropped down from where he was and moved forward, just firing blast after blast after blast into this thing.
Alright, it gets up to you and tries to rage attack you. For 3 actions, it's gonna try to shred you. Oh, crappy roll.
Crappier roll.
You have a chance, I think, to still defend against that. With an ability called Anticipate Attack, you can burn up to 2 cool points to defend that attack.
Oh shit.
As
How
long
many cool
as long as
points
you
do
have
I
2 saved cool points.
I have 4 cool points. I will spend 2.
Yes. So just barely. He beats the hell out of your shield. Does a lot of damage to your shield. Let's see how much. He would have done 78.
Jesus! And that's like a crit fail on one of the rolls. Yeah, can we say that like I barely get my shield up in time as it fist slams into it and kind of knocks me back into this wall?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's cool. Yeah, he's just roaring and trying to tear into you with his attacks. And he does have Frenzy. He's gonna burn one of them and try to grab you. This is
That's
just a
still
grab.
just
Yeah, it'll
that
be
a
a physical
defense roll on my part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
Oof.
Nice. He dodged it. Wow. His attack changed the song. All right. And it is Krizach's turn.
Is
that
that
have-
legit? Is that gun actually there on top of this thing?
Yeah, it's actually a vehicle turret.
Oh, I was flying over there next.
Okay, so it's got no external triggers.
Yeah, you'd have to shoot it from inside.
Ah. Oh well.
He did. He had 3 actions, and
Krizach.
he used Shred, which takes 3 attacks, and then he did burn 1
Oh,
frenzy. But
okay.
he's got 2 frenzy. He only has 2 frenzy left, so he's saving.
Gotcha.
Krizach will get up on top of the vehicle here. And seeing the big thing, we'll go ahead and see.
Yell out, not much time left, must hurry. Yes, yes.
And look through and start rooting through what grenades are left. And we'll pull out one of his frag grenades and toss it towards Preacher.
Jeez.
Hits. Blows up into the back of him. He takes a few steps forward, leans up against the wall. Still alive.
Frenzy. Frenzy. Give more.
If I can frenzy throw my last frag, then
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Just die!
Natural 20. That's gonna be an additional 2 on the multiplier.
Power?
Yeah. Yes. Oh my god. He's almost dead.
And we were all afraid of him.
I know. You guys are messing him up. Alright, it is Vega's turn.
So, how far can my jetpack take me?
Since you're already flying, you can go a full 20. Oh, well, you landed. I mean, you can go 12.
Feet?
12 inches. 12 of those hexes.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Vega is going to see Krizach climb on top. Coming around this way, he saw the platform over there. So he's going to fly straight over to the platform on this side.
Okay. Go ahead and do pilot hovercraft.
Oof!
Well, wasn't enough to make you. Didn't look pretty, but not enough to make you smash into the wall and pull a Boba Fett.
Oh, okay. So he goes over there. He kind of loses a little control and maybe skips off the top of this thing here, and lands down here on this side, one knee onto the grating. Tries to get his wits back about him again, and turns around and immediately starts working on getting this door open.
Okay, you notice the door is actually open already.
No, okay.
So he's going to start entering.
Yeah.
All right, and then it is Abezu's turn. Abezu is going to look back towards Nyx, notice that he's taken the children, and he's going to aim his hands towards Saris and cast a spell.
Oh, what kind of defense? Oh, bone spear. Okay. Oh, no.
God,
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
that is not
Oh.
good.
Ouch.
This could very
Oh
well kill
my
you.
God.
Unless somebody has a way to stop it.
Can I do counterspell when it's not my turn?
You can.
Okay, well I'll try.
It's an out of turn. It's an out of turn ability. All you do is if you have a free cool point to spend,
I do.
saved
I
one,
saved 2.
then you are able to stop that spell from happening automatically.
Alright. So Nyx sees this lethal bone spear spell because she casts thaumaturgy too, and as he points his finger at Saras, she puts both her hands out like in a blocking motion, and a wave of blue energy shoots out, and that wave passes over everyone and hits the bone spear before it hits Saras.
Nice. So he totally gets pissed off at that and enraged and looks towards Nyx, and he casts another spell. This one's coming at you, Nyx. He's casting Rot for 2 actions.
Oh no! Wait, no.
No, she doesn't know.
Why is he trying to heal me?
Yeah.
Ah, healing hurts.
Physical defense.
Okay.
Dodge that.
It's physical, not magic.
Right, just physical. It's magic too, but it's kind of a weird, when you roll magic defense, it's...
Ah, he got me.
Alright, you also have an ability called Astral Mirror, I think? Let me make sure. It's a talent I think you have.
Nope, I don't. I
No?
have mana burn, and I have
Crap!
something else.
Mm-mm.
No, that means you have to take the damage.
Okay.
Astral Mirror would allow you to re-roll your magic defense.
No, I have the kip up thing.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I'll try.
For some reason. This one isn't programmed in there. I'm going to have to do it manually. Here you go. This is going to be terrible.
Thanks. Yeah, she's down.
60 damage. She has armor, the second armor.
Yeah. Yeah, she has 12 of armor, right?
Yeah, so 48 damage she takes. Man, she's at 2 hit
Oh my
points.
She's still
God.
awake.
2 hit points, you attack and defend at -2, I think. So it knocks you to the ground.
Okay.
Basically, like your armor and your flesh seem to like be deteriorating at a rapid rate, and it just totally like saps the strength out of you and makes you fall to the ground. And the 2 kids are like, starting to scream and trying to protect you in some way.
No, you stay back. Dr. Perry, keep them back.
And then Abeza's going to burn one more frenzy and try to bone spear you, Saris, again.
Oh. No.
Ah,
There we go.
only 40. And this one goes off of your first armor.
So I take 20.
Okay, yeah.
That could have done 80 damage if that crit hit you.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it would only have been 60. I'd
Christ.
still have like 100 hit points left.
Oh.
And he's a 10th level mage,
Ugh.
so it's all
Oh my
doing times 10. Alright, that's it for him. It is
Sarah's seeing the first.
Run!
Well, Sarah's seeing the first bone spear like getting into her, almost hitting into her, and then seeing it be deflected by something. She kind of turns around, looks at Nyx, and just in time to see kind of her flesh start deteriorating as another spell comes from Abezu. She looks back at him with a hard look as she's pierced in the shoulder with another one of his bone spears, and being mind fucked by him just now, seeing her son burn. She takes that burning rage, getting up to her feet, using an action to take out her shotgun. And she does. She actually charges towards Abezu and actually attempts to knock him off the roof. Kind of a tackle.
Nice.
He's gonna be unarmed.
Alright, go ahead and do... Yeah.
I'm not trying to get any modifiers for this. I don't think so.
No, they'll be added. They'll be added in there.
Oh no.
Your unarmed bonus. Oh.
So this is actually a rooftop?
Yeah, that's the straight way down there. That's about 8... that's really far down.
Okay, I was saying,
If
isn't
this is
like
the roof of
20
the building, it's 58 stories, right? Because there are 50 years. Like, how many
I think
floors
it's...
is this building?
No, you guys are on like the 28th or 29th floor or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, shit.
It's up there. It's really high. It'll take you more than a round to splatter too, so you'd be falling for a while. Which is cool because it gives you chances to save yourself. But let's see what happens. You're charging at him. He is a shield wall, which gives him an additional +2.
Ah.
Oh yeah, he passed a couple of defensive spells.
Alright, you run up and he's like, and he throws his hand out and you can feel some kind of force like 2 feet from his hand, kind of shoves you back. You still have actions though.
She looks to the rest, kind of glancing back at the kids, at Nyx, at Dr. Perry. He just kind of shouts out, "Run!" before using 2 frenzy, leveling her shotgun at Abezu and firing.
Did I point blank? That'll give you an additional +2, so that'll be +4 from the Deadeye and the... Nice. And he has his shield wall. And that's it. He is hit.
Ugh. Garbage.
His armor takes most of it, but you can see him step back. Burn 2 frenzy, same?
Oh, I've already burned 2.
Oh, okay, that was it. And Nyx's turn.
How many minutes has it been since we set the
Like
timer?
4.
Oh,
It's been like 4, right? Maybe 5.
how many minutes did you set it for?
10. as long as
10.
no one touches it.
God.
Okay, and it took about 3 minutes to get up here. So, and these are mere seconds. Each round is like give or take 5 seconds. So, you still have a little bit of time.
A little bit of time.
Nyx is going to hand Dr. Perry. She's going to drop her communicator on the ground and say, "Take the kids and get out of the building." And she will heal herself after that.
All right, Dr. Perry starts to take off with them.
Back?
Yeah, going where?
Well, I mean, if it's been 4 minutes, I mean, we're on the roof. How are they going to get off
The
from
car.
here? It's a gamble. Yeah, if
Oh,
we
we'll
live.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's where I thought you were actually
Okay, good.
saying was to go this way.
Okay, well, wherever she thinks is best, I'm not telling her.
Yeah, she starts running for the vehicle. And they're actually under the vehicle at this point. And I'm just gonna say they start initiative. Whoa, did I grab Chris? Oh no.
Don't touch me!
Alright, I heal 36 of my own.
Okay. Nice. And that was 2 actions for you, and you still have more.
Yeah, I can burn a frenzy and... I think I'm going to try to lightning bolt his...
Yes.
Oh, nice roll finally.
Oh, nice. Nice. He is hit.
Yes.
Alright, does he get
And-
the double?
He does get the extra 3, so you can put a 9 in there when it comes to the
Oh, yeah,
power
'cause he's
damage.
Revenant.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
crappy
doesn't
roll.
that do...
Oh, my
Isn't it good, though?
gosh.
Like, if they're hit by electrical damage, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we're stunned.
I think he has a chance
That's
for
where
stun.
That's where the power comes in. He might be dead anyway.
Nah.
I rolled as crappy
That's
as
good, though.
possible.
45.
Yeah, that actually knocks him to the ground. Yeah, critical hits will fuck him up. But it knocks him to the ground. The electrical bolt kind of hits him across the back, falls to the ground, and you're all done, Nyx?
Yeah, that takes me down to where I can't do a whole lot that's useful, so I'm gonna do my battle chant and end it.
Okay, Garvis.
Alright, I'm blasting into this guy 3 times. I get +2 for
Yeah.
being point
Yeah.
blank.
Mhm. Got him. He has an armor of 10, and he barely has hit points left. -16. Still alive.
We keep going.
He's actually -1 right now to defend. He slaps that one out of the way.
What's Nyx's battle chant do?
It gives me mana back.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright. Last one.
He slapped a bullet. He slaps your gun out of the way and makes you shoot the floor. Boom! He slaps a bullet out of here.
Yay!
He's got 7 hit points left. Yes, you've killed him. What's that look like?
So Krizach hit him with that beautiful grenade, causing an explosion behind his back as it just creates this light in front of Garvis. Garvis quickly takes his shotgun, blasting a shot directly into the creature's chest, getting its attention back on him, and goes to take a second attack, but the creature just raises its hand, slapping Garvis's gun out of the way as he takes the shot, and it hits the wall. But Garvis quickly recovers as its arm is still kind of off-center, and its its body weight is kind of shifted, and quickly fires the third shot, getting it in the shoulder. And as chunks of flesh just spray off of this thing, it falls to the ground, creating a heavy thud as it does so.
Nice.
And it starts lying in a pool of blood.
Krizach.
Oh.
Could I move, actually?
I think
Yeah, you
if you
could've
burn
moved.
all your actions, so... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think you still had 1 action, right?
Oh no, I used all 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can't move anymore.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Yeah,
Running tackle. Let's fucking go.
You too.
Time to be the best assassin. Running tackle and survive.
If
We'll
you can
see.
hit.
You're gonna help her, huh?
I'm going all in. It's more about the opportunity to kill, because this is Krizach sees this thing as a dangerous and altogether valuable target. I know that was 12. Hold on. I'm going for a flying leap tackle over Saris and trying to take down a base. I'm going to put Krizach next to here, but it's basically the same square. I'm just going for... Krizach is winding up, going for a flying tackle. He has a plan in case this works. It's not a good one, but...
Best assassin, take necro thing. Ah!
And it has the knife out and full sprint, but is just going for the tackle and trying to tackle him off the side.
It's like a 2-action rage attack, unarmed attack.
Failure means I throw myself off the building, so let's go. The -2 because of running. So
No.
16. What?
No, you don't get the -2 for... That's for like shooting and throwing stuff. And...
Oh.
-2 for running when you're running doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess.
Oh. Got him.
Much power.
Nice.
I'm taking him off the side of the building.
You just grabbing onto him with him, or?
Yep, I'm going with him. He's-
You both tumble off the side,
Ah!
and they fall. Are you doing anything else while you're falling?
So obviously just the aesthetic of stabbing him and things like that, but Krizach doesn't intend to die. So what I'm going to do is just try to take... does he have ears or anything like that? Any phalanges, anything I can see that I could take as a trophy?
You can see
Oh,
a
the hood.
necklace. You can
The
see his
hood.
hood. Yeah, you can see his eye. His one of his eyes glows red. You can see as you're falling, you know what I mean. The cloak is
Yeah.
flapping. You can see his finger has a ring on it, and yeah, stuff like that. A necklace.
So here's what Krizach is going to try to go for. Gonna look him in the eye, look at this necro thing.
Always remember, Necro Thing, when you go to hell, remember who sent you there. Krizat's soul snatcher.
And then take the hood from him, like rip his hood off, and then try to jump, and just throw myself through a window, like use his body to propel me through a window
Okay.
behind me.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check, I think would be... It's going to have to be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, you like
It's bulletproof glass. Just-
slap up to it and kind of skip off of it pretty much. Both of you guys still falling, but now you're kind of apart. And
Can Nyx? How fast can she reach the edge?
in one round, what's your movement? 8, I think. Let me see.
Yeah.
I've also got the plan.
Yeah, in one round, which is like 5 seconds, you can reach 8 spaces. Let's see.
Not enough, maybe.
Let's see. Say 25 floors. 25 times
Oh shit!
math. 25 times
Splat. 25 floors.
375 feet.
Is
How
it
fast people fall.
is it Vega's turn?
Well, but he's using the cloak as a parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Can carve his prey.
Yeah, that's actually cool. Yeah.
I've got the grappling
How
hook,
much?
too,
probably the most.
and I'm right
That's
there.
true.
So hearing Saris scream, and the thunk of Krizach hitting Bezu, and hearing Krizach yell out something, and then the fading screams and yells of them as they go over the edge, Vega knows exactly what happens and just says, "Oh, fuck that rat," and immediately hits his jetpack and heads to the edge and jumps down after Krizach.
Nice. Yeah, you're falling fast. You can see him. The Abezu's tumbling. Go ahead and make a pilot hovercraft check.
You suck.
Yeah, you kind of spin out. Go ahead, yeah. You're coming up on him, but you're not there yet, and the ground is rushing up really fast. So you haven't gotten to him yet. If you don't do anything else, it'll be Abazer's turn. I don't know if he can do anything actually, but
Yeah, Vega is just focusing on flying towards Krizach as fast as he can.
oh god. Abezu tries to cast a spell.
Oh, fuck.
What level is he?
That is a crappy roll. I'm not going to let that succeed, actually. He's going to try it one more time. He's 10th level.
Yeah!
100.
Oh, and he's already used his Astral Link. That means he has to make a magic fumble roll.
Portal, I live.
Wait, that's wrong. No, that's not the right one. There we go.
Oh my god, you imagine a portal scatters?
Oh.
Oh no, too bad.
Extra drain. He's still falling. His spells are messing up, and he's like throwing his hand and tumbling. So it is Saris's turn.
Yeah, Saris is going to go to the edge, and she is going to kind of aim her left hand down towards Krizach, kind of pulls back, and the grappling hook comes out. And she's gonna fire it down, trying to hook the rat.
Oh my god.
When Nick sees her do that, she's gonna try to tell him telepathically, look for the grappling hook.
In back you hear, ah!
So what do I use for this?
This is firing a pistol,
I don't know.
so any bonuses you get for
I
your
think it's a
pistol.
45. I
You're,
think.
you're gonna
Okay.
injure him.
Should
And
I
you get
Jedi
your
this?
bonuses of your pistol, and you can aim it, yeah. And it gives you an extra +2. And this is going to be a hard one. I think you actually have the talent helping hand,
Don't
too.
know if I helping hand. Let me check.
Somebody
Oh, I
did.
do!
Somebody
I have
rolled it,
helping
remember.
hand.
I have it. I
Plus
have
one.
It too.
Oh, so what does helping hand do?
There we go. So, go ahead and roll your
Okay.
attack.
I'm
to
gonna
hit.
use military tactics to try and coordinate with Vega and be like, get out of the way.
What fucking tactic is this?
No, it's fine. It's a terrible tactic. Hey! Yes!
Good roll.
Oh man, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. All right, the coil is firing right at.
I'm either
Chris,
aiming to have him
and-
grab it, mostly just aiming for it to hit him and like so I can hook and kind of pull him up like a fish.
Yeah. All right.
Break my goddamn
It'll be
back.
fine.
And Nyx, what are you doing?
Oh, like I said, she's shouting in her mind for Chris to try to grab the grappling hook, and then she's still just moving forward as fast as she can.
Okay, you can make,
So-
I think, 8 inches at least. And then Garvis, you're praying.
Yep, Garvis is praying.
Roll that beautiful prayer. Let's see what Gar says about all this.
Don't you fuck me.
Oh, I might fuck you.
Oh my god!
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
god!
yes.
The signs point to yes, don't they? Krizich, go ahead and make it a dexterity check. You got helping hand.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Krizich, you're able to snag that rope. Go, you guys go ahead and tell me how this turns out, because Vega was trying to fly down there and get you too, but go ahead. You're able to grab the rope, though. What's it look like?
So realizing that his great plan of throwing himself through a window didn't work, Krizatch kind of looks at the ground, rapidly approaching for a minute.
Oh shit. This is it.
And then he hears, look for look for the hook. And you see Vegas yell, like going behind him, and then the hook coming down, and sees the hook coming and realizes that Saris must have shot that grappling thing out of her hand thing. And he reaches out with both hands and just grabs it and swings as it kind of swings back and forth. This looking down at the ground, probably from like the 12th or 10th floor. It's like,
Pull me up!
Okay, she tries to, calls back to Nyx. Can you connect with Vega? Tell him to assist in pulling Krizatch up, it'll make it faster. As she kind of reels the grappling hook back up into her arm. She's kind of bracing against the edge of the roof as she pulls Krizatch up.
Yeah,
Everybody's
Nyx
helping.
will try that. And she'll try to maybe use telekinesis as well. Well, maybe not. Why risk a portal at this point?
You're gonna hold on to Saris and kind of brace her too.
Yeah.
And Vega,
Yeah. Jesus.
you're grabbing onto him and flying him up.
Yeah, he sees him kind of grab that hook, and Vega grabs his collar and starts kind of easing up on his descent so that the grappling hook doesn't break his neck or his back or anything like that. Apply some opposing pressure on him and starts pulling him up with the grappling hook.
Tammy comes over the comlink. Mother, we have the door sealed. The forces are trying to get in. We have it sealed. We can only hold it
Get
for
out
so
of there.
long.
This place is going to blow in like 4 minutes. Maybe less.
Alright, hurry.
I found Ronnie.
What?
Yes.
You hear static, and Chapel says, we pulled the forces out. You guys are on your own. Hopefully you're gonna make it
Don't
out.
worry. I'll be out very soon. We'll see you on the other side.
And you guys all get up, get Crisette's up to the edge there, and rush off into the vehicle. Jump inside the vehicle together, and Ronnie comes over and hugs you.
Yeah, Saris at this point is just holding Ronnie, just hugging him and just like kissing his forehead. He's crying a bit. You're okay. You're okay now. Mommy's here.
You guys start to fly. Vega, I guess you're going to take control of the ship here.
Oh yeah. So Vega quickly jumps in the seat and kind of just lets himself land in it. He starts leaning forward, flicking switches, looks back at everyone, and he reaches down into one of his inside pockets and he pats it and is looking around, pats his pockets, finds his pack of cigarettes and reaches into his coat, pulls out an old lighter, smacks it against his pants with a click. Flame sparks up. He brings it up to his mouth with the cigarette hanging out and lights it. Takes a drag and the ember on the end kind of just cracks and glows red. He looks back at everyone, makes sure everyone's in and secure. Oh, well, I reckon it's time to get out of this place. He pushes the buttons and there's, the loud sound as the whole thing starts up with the sound of the engines and the boosters, the flames coming out. Oh, I think I'm gonna like driving this thing. And immediately pushes forward on the accelerator handle as it starts lifting off and moving forward.
Go ahead and make a pilot spacecraft check. Fumble. You guys all die. And thankfully you have an ability that would save you from that. As you guys are flying away from the building in the city, you notice the explosion. The explosion just levels the center of the entire building, taking out several floors. But when it does that, the top of it kind of teeters and crumbles as well, pretty much bringing the whole place down. And as you guys are flying off, Ronnie is flying up towards Gold Placket's ship, pretty much towards the atmosphere. Ronnie is just hugging you and smiling and saying, you look different, Mommy, holding your face.
I know, sweetheart. That it's me. And even Tammy's gonna be there. Well, at least the 3 of us will finally be a family again. Or 4. And she kind of looks over to Max. Unless your parents are still alive.
Max shakes his head. And You can tell when you look at him this closely, especially. It's totally, you can see Mutt's eyes, pretty much. His eyes and his skin, very similar.
And Saris extends kind of a free arm, beckoning Max in. Oh, you don't have to worry anymore. Just stay with us.
Saras is good at taking care of people. Nyx looks at Krizach and Vega and then at Saras. Sometimes people do surprise you.
It's like a little family all in itself, in a way. Which looks to Vega. A dysfunctional family, but a family nonetheless.
The cigarette hanging out of his mouth, Vega turns and looks at Saris and just kind of gives an acknowledging nod to her words. And he turns around, completely around, faces everyone else while continuing to fly forward. He's looking at the kids. He's like, well, it's a good thing we got you two runts out of there in time, didn't it? And you, and he looks at Nyx. You're a little pale, but I guess you're all right. And you, I don't quite know what you are. Looking at Garvis. And you fucking rat. I lost some good friends doing all this, but I guess I'd consider the three of you friends now as well. And he just goes on talking about their adventures and their everything to the kids as he continues not watching where he's going.
Saris gestures towards Vega. Can you please turn around? There's kids on here.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And he turns around and pushes forward on the acceleration handle again and kind of speeds up just a little bit and starts heading off to the spaceship.
You notice, Saris, you're getting a comm from Gold Placket.
Yeah, she'll patch it through so everyone can hear it. Saris here.
Go. Static for a minute. As you can see, probably atmospheric interference. You made it out of there!
We did. We're all alive.
Ha ha! Then it's party time. You're on your way to my ship, right?
Yes, we're on our way back.
Then you all worry about nothing. Pretty soon, in a couple of weeks, we will be flying high in the Orion Nebula with not a cat in the world.
You were right, Skull Blacket. It was no worries at all. Absolutely none.
Well, we lost some good people, but it is going to be over now, and Alliance Industries will pay for what they've done. Now, you all not worry about anything. We will get you to where you need to go. Even the big scary religious man. You can go back to your church if you want to. Or you can come fly with me. I always need a new bodyguard.
No.
Oh, very good then. And Nyx, are you coming with us as well?
Yes, I am.
All right then. I am glad to see you've all made it. I will be seeing you soon. Good luck to you. May the light guide your path. And as you guys fly off and towards the atmosphere, out towards the moon and Gold Placket's galactic transport vessel, that is the end.
Yay!
Yay!